Morning, everyone. It is our Friday chat with Father Pat, and Father just returning from a gathering with some of his classmates from the seminary. A nice, relaxing few days away. Welcome back. You didn't miss much except more rain.
Well, I drove through the rain, so
Okay.
but I was fortunate. I was at a place just southwest of Fort Worth, and we didn't have rain during the week, so it was a nice gathering with my seminary classmates. All of us were ordained at the same time 12 years ago, so we were celebrating our 12th anniversary. Wonderful place we went to. A couple from Dallas is turned a part of their ranch over to build a place for priests to just come and stay, and just amazing the generosity of these people and their desire to help care for the priest. Really appreciative of them and what they're doing. So it was a great time. I understand last night y'all had another one of your faith and poverty sessions. Uh,
We did, and it was another rewarding evening of conversation. And I've linked in this video today, or in this block note today, to a video of Father Greg Friedman, who's a Franciscan priest. Some of you may be familiar with from the USCCB devotionals and the Sunday homilies that he does, and he talked a little bit about the compassion and Saint Francis, and Saint Francis's um, love of being compassionate toward others, and how he lived his life with so much compassion. And that's what Thursday's session was about, was tolerance versus compassion, which is the second out of our 8-week piece of this faith and poverty course that Just Faith is offering, and that we're offering at the church. We had about 40 people last night, had a lot of good conversation. And that brings us up to next week, which is a wonder versus judgment, which it'll be interesting to learn more about that. Yeah, we learned, I guess, maybe about, compassion is important, but the session helped us discern how we could, practice it more fully through the use of compassion and being compassionate to others that are particularly less fortunate that we may be, and how we can, how we give from our first fruits. And that goes for not only our resources, but also our, excuse me, our time that we give to the poor, and the fact that it's time that's, as important as resources when we're sharing with those that are impoverished or facing homelessness, or any number of different, that another thing we learned are the so many different types of poverty: spiritual poverty, intellectual poverty, material poverty, and how it's just very difficult to break through when you're in any one of those, and take advantage of the benefits that you could get when you're live a life that's closer to the Lord. And I think sacred or spiritual poverty is, I think we've all had it. We just call it dryness, or a time when we're just not connecting with our daily devotions or our relationship with God. It's actually spiritual poverty. So this is not just material poverty that we're talking about in this course at Domac Hall Thursday nights at 7, but it's at the other forms of poverty as well.
Yeah, well, it's such a timely topic right now with coming out of the pandemic.
Right.
We talk about the economic poverty a lot, but it is all those forms of poverty that in some way we're all really suffering from, right? I mean, throughout the pandemic, I'm sure all of us at some time during there experienced some spiritual poverty. It would have been hard to get through that whole time with all the things going on around us
Yeah.
without going into a little bit of a dark period. I was struck watching that video, the way he started, where he was talking about, in our ministry, being able to listen to the other, and that is just so important right now. It's so important that we be able to reach out and listen to each other, and that empathetic listening. We've talked about that here in the parish before, and we really want to continue to emphasize that and continue to develop maybe some training and things to reinforce that in ways in which we need to do it. We have a few members of our staff, parishioners that are taking some training right now in a ministry called the Stephen Ministry, which is training us into how we can be better listeners, how we can be more effective in our ministry, reaching out to people that are suffering from spiritual and economic poverty and you know, all of those forms of poverty. And you know, we hope from those classes we can develop some classes to help others reach out, because it's so needed, especially right now in this time coming out of the pandemic, that we just be able to reach out to each other, minister to each other, where we're at within our grief, within the poverty that we're suffering. So sounds like it was a great session last night, and you know, looking forward. Hopefully, one of these times I'll actually be able to join y'all. Fortunately, I wasn't again last night, but you know, for all of you out there, if you weren't able to join us last night, the video that was the heart of the discussion last night it will be in this flock note, and you know, it's not too late to join us. Come and join the discussion next week as we talk, and we'll continue to post more information about it, because I just think it's important for all of us to start understanding about how we can help each other in our dark times, help each other through whatever that poverty might be that we're suffering from.
And in fact, Father, for those who do want to join us, but maybe can't because it's summertime and busy schedules and vacations and whatnot, we've already had a lot of interest and from participants and from you that we continue this series. It's in 3 8-week courses. We're in the middle of the first 8-week course. And I believe, and you and I haven't actually talked about this, so I can't really guarantee it, but the second of the 8-week courses we're hoping to, you know, launch in the fall, and then the third one after that. And there's so much content with regard to the issues that we're talking about that I'm sure there's even opportunities beyond that we'll be exploring. So, but we do welcome you, and we welcome everyone at any point that they can, you know, come out.
That'd be great.
Father,
Get me to just continue to grow in this area.
Right. That's right. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk again Monday.
Okay.
Okay.